Hello, good afternoon everybody, it's Wendy here from Wendy's Craft Den, and as you can see I've started. This is going to be a folio, and I'm going to be using the Blackberry Beauty DSP to cover it, but I'm just doing the basics for now. So as you can see, I'm halfway through it, and I went to unpause this video, and I switched it off instead of pausing it, so I'll do a little bit again. Right, this is not the way. I didn't invent this or start doing this. I learned this from a gentleman, Paper Crafting by Paul. And if you want to know anything about making folios, albums, journals, just log on to him and he'll see you right, as they say. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this black construction tape all the way around. Now, I have found it better to do it in sections rather than, because what I did with this one, I haven't finished that one even, is I went round to there, and I did this piece, but it wasn't right. So I've taken that off. But if we do it like this now, like I'm doing, then you should be all right. Now, the beauty of this, having it as black, is you don't have to worry about doing a complete wrap. Oh, lovely water. Now, do it through the three sides, okay? So, make sure if you do it like this, you'll make sure that you are. Always leave the inside piece where the spine is going to go. Leave that blank. So just got this other little piece to go now. And like I said, I find it easier to do it. I've done it both ways, but I keep going back to this way and doing it like this because I just find it easier. Sorry to go out of shot, but I'm going to cut it, and I haven't been doing very well with the cutting side of it either. So yeah, so what I've done now is I've cut that piece. Now, before you fold it over, make sure that this piece is really well and truly stuck in. Oh. So just do one side and then bring the other one over. Now, what I find is this tape is fantastic. It's so obliging, as they say, because I did a thing there and it's all gone. Right. Yes, I find it easy to do it like that. I mean, you might like to do it the way that Paul does it. But, you know, I'll put a link to his channel below in any case, so that, I mean, the work he does is absolutely amazing. It really is. Right, now then, I'm getting to the bit where I put the spine in. So I thought, well, that's why I want to unpause the video to show you about putting the spine on. Right, now then, how I do it is I get a piece, again, this is construction tape, and you get it from My Creative something or other, but I will leave a link below. Right, now then I put one side on there, squeeze it down, turn it over. Now butt this up but not completely up. You must leave a little gap. There we are. Got to leave a little gap. And of course then what you need to do is, which I didn't do, silly me, I didn't do it over the spine bit, which I should have. So coat the outside of the spine also. I knew I'd forget something, but then nothing different for me, is it? Right, do this. Just my hands won't work for some reason today. Oh, drat. Right. So there's that, and I'll do the same again. that I've done there. Take a length, put it half on, cut that piece by there. Don't worry if there's a bit hanging over, you can always tuck it in. Right, now then you do the same, try and get the gaps even if you can. Sometimes it's good to have a little measure, and I did have a little measure. And what they say is you do it the thickness of the board. Well, that's about the same thickness to me. Right, now then, is that right? No, it's slightly off, so there we go. And then I'm going to put another one, or another two, rather. On these ends. So you've got front and back covered. You must look at me and say, well, she's so kiffed, and I am. So I am very kiffed. I'm just not with it sometimes at all. Right, so that is that piece done. And cover this piece the same. So you've got black, black, black all the way round. She's completely covered the spine. I'm only cutting this again. What I have been using, I've been using Tyvek for the spine. However, it's not really, I can't find it. That's the main reason why I haven't used it. I did this before I bought some, because I couldn't find the last lot. Then I thought, right, I'll put it away. When I was putting it away, I found the last lot. So I thought, I'll leave it there. It's happened again, hasn't it? And it wasn't, it didn't want, I put it where it was before, but I think I might have moved it because it was like a double bit of it. Now then, this piece here is 11 inches by 5 inches, okay? Now what you do here, you score ½ an inch on each end, and as it's 11 inches a half is 5.5, okay? And you fold it like that. Don't worry too much about it at the moment, but right, you fold it. What you need to do then is you need to fold these two flaps. Fold those down, give them a little crease so that they will stay down for you. And now, that's too wide, isn't it? Where's the other tape I had? I had 3 tapes in it yesterday. Oh, dear. I think I was tidy and put it back. No wonder I can't find these things. Now what you're going to do, you're going to put tape on this side, okay, because that's going to be stuck down like that. So get your double-sided tape. This looks like it's a 1/4 inch. So just to make sure, you can put two strips in there. Sorry, this is like watching paint dry, isn't it? All the bits that come over the end, just chop them off. Don't quite get the hang of non-stick scissors because I'm getting a few problems with mine. So that one's done. Now I'm going to do this one. You see, I've got 1/2 inch tape over there, but it's what it is, okay? You've got the tape, but you've got this quarter of an eighth or whatever over the side, and I don't like that when you're doing it in small places like this. Right, there's that. Somebody sat on that by the looks of it. Right, what I'm doing, give these a good burnish or press rub. Now then, oh my God, but stick it up. Now then, instead of doing it this way round, okay, turn it over so that you're cutting it from the back. That way you know it's going to be right. If you cut it from the front, then you can't always tell. So always line it up with the back of the doobies. Now then, I've got a pokey tool. And now that I've pressed that tight, I'm going to... Are they both going to come off? No. That one isn't it. Don't worry about that bit, I'll sort that bit out now. See, the problem I've got now is that that piece is stopping the top piece, isn't it? Not very wise about choice of me doing both. Right, let's see if I can get this one done now. See, when I first used this, I thought this is impossible. How could anybody do this? But with practice, it actually does work very well with a pokey tool. Right, so there's that piece come off. And then that piece. Obviously, the best thing is if it actually does come apart in one piece. Right, I'm going to dab a bit of glue on here. I haven't got much of this glue left. I just reminded myself that I need to order some. And I've just put an order in earlier, and I don't think that I ordered any. Right, bring your back. That's right. Now I want to press these to the front, okay? So you've got that, like a T or a Y. And then, I don't know which way you do it, but sometimes I find it easier if you do it. And what you're trying to do, you are trying to get this in the middle gap there. There we are. Now don't worry about that either, because this glue dries clear, but you do need to make sure that it is actually all off. I'll cover all that. I know I'm going to be covering this, so it's not too much of a problem, but if you don't intend to cover it, then please make sure you wipe it off. Right, that is the base of my folio. I have deliberately left it short on the top and the bottom because I'm going to add another piece to it. So that's that for now, and if you can follow this and then tune into my next one, and I'll be putting extra bits on it and things. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.